Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Amir Fad bin Zaid and I'm going to present about question 1. This is the question where x r cos theta, y q r square, sin theta and z is square root p. So first, derive all the possible chair expression with a suitable tree diagram. So it's basically like this: differentiate w, differentiate over the x, dw over dy, dw over dz, and then we spread again the x over the p, dx over the r, dx over the theta, dy over dq, dy over the r, dy over the theta, dz over dp, dz over the r, dz over the theta, and then we just multiply this one and this. For example, dw over dx multiply by x over dp, so we'll get this dw over dx multiply by x over dp. This one and this one, so this one, this one, this one. This is the same, this one to this one, this one to this one, and this one to this one. This one and this one. This one to this to this, and this to this. Okay, next. Find dw over dr. So dw over dr equals to dw dx over dx dr plus dw dy over dy dr plus dw dz over dz dr. And this is all the calculation. This one does straightforward. Differentiate x equal to 2x. This is also the same. Differentiate r, and then we'll get cos theta only. This is the same as dw dx. Differentiate y, you get 2y. Differentiate r, you'll get 2rq sin theta. And this one will differentiate z, 2z. And since this one no r, then 0. So here is the calculation how to get dw over dr. The substitute using this, what we get from here, we will get 2r cos square theta plus 4q square r cube sin square theta. This is the MATLAB to prove the calculation. Just input. This is all the input. dw of dx equals to 2x, differentiate 2x. dw dy like this, differentiate y square. dw dz, differentiate z square. So just click run. This all the calculation. Basically we just need 6 operation like this, but I'll do all of them. So 2x cos theta, 4qry sin theta. This why there is y here, but y is equal to this q r square sin theta. When you substitute the y with q r square sin theta, we'll get this 4q square r cube sin square theta. So this is basically the same as this one. X is equal to r cos theta. So r cos theta multiply by cos square r cos square theta. That's all for question 1. This is for the question 1, and this is all the calculation previously for this one. This one this one, dw dx equals to 2x, dw dy 2y, dw dz 2z. So it is also the same, means it's correct. Next we are going to question 1b. B. This is direct. Just input all of it, x, y, z, and differentiate x, y, z, z, dy, y, z, dy equals to negative dy over dz. Click run. It's the same. Negative 5z square, negative 5z square plus x minus 2xy. Same. This over and also same. Negative. We put different negative in front, but if we change this to positive and then another will change to negative, and this will be gone because it is positive. So this one will change to negative and this to negative, just like this, the same. So this one C. One C using double integrals. Fine. Okay. For part 1. Okay, until here. We'll get 9 over 2. Same, 9 over 2. Unit square. So I simplify it, but 4.5 unit square. Here is the diagram of the region. This one. This is y equals to 5 minus bracket x minus 1 square, and this is 2 plus x, the blue line. This is 2. Here you'll get pi over 2. Calculation, and you will get pi over 2. That's all for me. Let's go to the next question.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Haris bin Zamri and my number metric is DE21003, and I'm from section 4 and I'm group 3. Alright, so for simulation, I will use Maple. Maple is math software that combines the world's most powerful math engine with an interface that makes it extremely easy to analyze, explore, visualize, analysis, and something more. And it have a thousand of specialist functions. Alright, so I will explain first for the question 2a, which is this is my handwriting. So give a x to the power of 2 plus z to the power of 2 equal to a2, and I need to find the equation for dz dy dx. This for equation. So this is for the equation dz dy dx, and this is the equation for dz dx dy, and this is for the equation dy dz dx, and this is for equation for dy dx dz. So this is how my calculation, and for the final answer I get 9. So I will show you a simulation. Right, so for the simulation, I type for the lower limit and upper limit y, and my number matrix is the final number is 3, which is so a equal to 3, and this is for the upper limit z, and then I need to find the upper limit x. So when z equal to 0, so then x equal to 3, and then we know that z upper limit and z lower limit and upper limit, and x lower limit and x upper limit, and then I type the according for the equation this equation, and I get like this. So and then I find one by one for integral dz first, and I get this for the answer. After that for the second, which is dy, and then I get like this the answer, and then after that the last one is integral dx. So I get a 9, which is same answer like the manual calculation. Alright, so for the second question is which is question 2b. So I need to find this value of solid, and then first I go like this, and I get the upper limit x, lower limit x, z upper limit, and y lower limit, y upper limit, and then I put like this for the equation to find the value of solid. Then for the final equation for answer, I get 18. So we will see the coding. Right, so for the coding, this is a lower limit and upper limit z, and then this is the upper limit for y. And then I need to find the upper limit x. So when y equal to 0, so we can know that we get this for the final when y equal to 0, and then we use this for the equation, and we get x lower limit and upper limit. This is y lower limit and upper limit, and then I type the coding for the equation this, and I get like this. So then I find one by one for the integral dz, dy, and dx, which is like this. First get y for integral dz, and then integral dy, I get this answer. Then for the final is integral dx, then I get the final answer is x. Alright, so for the question C, which is it give a Cartesian formula first. Then I type the Cartesian formula here, but it want find in spherical coordinate. So and then I find row upper limit first, and then equal to z, which is this. So and then this is for the 2D diagram. So we need to find the first alternate here, and this is a 3D diagram. And then I change the Cartesian equation uh, to the spherical coordinate. Yes, I get like this for the upper limit theta, for upper upper and lower limit phi, and rho, lower limit and upper limit. And then for the final equation, for final answer, I get this. So we will see the coding, and then this is the coding. So I declare first for the Cartesian formula, and then this is the upper limit for z, and then I know that I change that to go to z, then transfer to z. Then this is same like this, same row like this. So we know that rho is equal to square root 8. Yes, this is answer for upper limit rho. And then we know that z is equal to rho the power of 2 sin phi. And then I type the graph for the 2D picture first, and then this is the first octane that we need to find, and this is the 3D diagram. And then we know that the for the upper limit and lower limit phi and theta. So then this is the equation that given. Then I change it to the spherical coordinate. Just I get like this. Then I find one by one. Just find the integral phi rho first, and then integral phi, and then integral theta, and then I multiply the w, x, and z. This is the answer for w, x, and z, and I get like this. Which is the in my maple cannot answer cannot be like just like my manual calculation, and then if manual calculation type in the calculator, it will get just like this, which is the last answer is 12 point something, 12.212.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wan Hafiz bin Abdul Ghani, and my numeric is BE20303. Today I want to present about the calculation using MATLAB for the question 3. Okay, first of all, we go through to the question 3b. Okay, calculate the following line circle in a counterclockwise direction around the triangle part. Okay, the triangle part is this. Okay, we have C1, C2, and C3. Okay, first of all, we need to find the equation for the C1, C2, and C3. And after we find, we get this. Okay, next, uh, we need to add C1 plus C2 plus C3 to get the answer. And we need so for each C1, C2, and C3 we need to integrate, and this is the limit. And after that we can get the answer is 1/2. Okay, next we go to the question 3C. Calculate the following line in circle using Green theorem. Okay, so this is the point. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, so for the C, first of all, we need to find the M and N. Okay, so the M is y the power of 3, and the N is x to the power of 3 plus 3xy square. Okay, after we find it, we need to differentiate M and N. Okay, and we can get M after differentiate is 3y square, and N after we differentiate we get 3x to the power of 2 plus 3y to the power of 2. Okay, next uh, we need to subtract the M and N, and we get the answer is negative 3x square. Okay, after we get the 3x square, we need to integrate the this. We need to integrate, and the limit of x is 0 and 1, and the limit of y is x to the power of 3 and x. Okay, after we integrate, we need to integrate both, and after we integrate this, and we can get 1/4. It is same at the maple. After we integrate and we substitute the limit, and we can get 1/4. Okay, next we go to the D. Find the work done by the force in moving an object. So the point is -2, 4 to 0.11 along, and the curve is y equal to x square. Okay, so the question is this. Okay, first of all, we need to find y. Y equal to x square, and after that we need to differentiate the y, and we can get the y after differentiate is 2x. Okay, it is same. Dy equal to 2x dx. Okay, after that we need to find the work done by this x to the power of 3 yi plus x subtract by y j. Okay, this. Okay, from this we substitute this. So we substitute the y is x square, and dy we substitute this. Okay, and then we do the uh normal calculation this, and the limit is -2, 1. Okay, we at the maple we substitute the limit is -2, 1, and we get the answer is 3. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Faiz bin Zainal Abidin. My metric number is BE20303. Today I will be presenting about question 4 of the multivariable calculus assignment. The simulation of this question. So the first question is this one. I already put it here. This one. So it's the limit is 3 and 0, and then 6 and 0. Oh, sorry, it's 6 minus 2x and 0, and then 3/2 times y square plus 2yx, and then bracket, and then dy dx. So the answer you will get as 243/2.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Azhar Syami bin Zaki. My metric DE21041. Okay, now I want to continue for the question 4 for B and For the first question B is one Roman, find the divergence of F factor. Okay, for the divergence F factor, we must include formula d over dx to x plus d over dy to y and plus d over dz to z. And after that, we can get the final answer of divergence F factor is equal to C. Okay, we look at the simulation. Okay, simulation. We need to uh, include the question as a common and formula, and after the run we can get the final answer is C, and the same as on the manual calculation. Okay, for to Roman, evaluate the following surface integral by using Gauss theorem. We must know the limit, and we can integrate, and after that we can get the final answer is 64.5. Okay, the for question 4C, verify the line integral and surface integral by relating them to slopes theorem, where C is the circle x square plus y square equal to 1 on xy plane with counterclockwise orientation looking down the positive z axis. Okay, this equation f factor equal to z square I plus 2xj minus x power of 3 k. And we know that x equal to r cos theta equal to cos theta, while r sin theta equal to sin theta, r equal to 1. Okay, for the LHS, after we find the, and we can get the 2 pi. And for RLH, we just time as a metric, and we can, after that we can get the, and we find the n, and we can get the answer is 2 pi. Okay, we can look at the C after the include the all of data, and we can get the final answer is 2 pi. I think that's all we have to say on this presentation. Thank you.